She told me that she wanted to wreck it out, and I told her we couldn't do that. And then she said, excuse me, and I was like, ma'am, like, I need you back up or leave. So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
Okay, step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out no car.
I'm gonna tase you right here, right now.
Me.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground, right now.
Here.
Stop.
Babe! Babe, help. Babe.
You're under arrest. Stop.
For what? Babe, help me. Babe, help.
Just when you thought a simple shopping trip was all that was on the agenda, the incident begins with an exchange between Karen Ivory, the customer, and a Target employee. Ivory, clearly frustrated when the employee couldn't accommodate her request, decided to take things up a notch by approaching the manager. Keep your eyes peeled, because it's about to go from 0 to 60.
And she said, excuse me, and I was like, ma'am, like, I need you back up or leave. Well, we can't do that for you. So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
A shocking moment caught on camera when a Target employee punches a customer in the face after she cornered him in an office.
Talk about a checkout shocker. On October 22nd, in a Target store located in the bustling town of Blue Ash, Ohio, security footage captures Karen Ivory at a register where her bill hit over $1,000. Unprepared to foot the bill, Ivory demands to speak with the manager, thinking perhaps a little negotiation or a plea for reparations could lighten her financial load. You'll want to stick around to see how the manager handles this curveball.
The incident happened on October 22nd at a Target in Blue Ash, Ohio. Security video shows 37-year-old Karen Ivory checking out at the register. When the bill surpasses $1,000, Ivory says she won't have enough.
This is her for.
Okay.
Files, and she said, I'm not going to have enough money to pay for this. I need to talk to the manager. She happened to be walking by.
As the plot thickens, manager Ashley Meyer recounts the escalating confrontation, explaining that Ivory vented about perceived inequalities and demanded reparations from Target as some sort of compensation. Meyer's response? A firm no on immediate reparations, but a suggestion to contact corporate the next day. Buckle up, the reaction is about to get even more heated.
Body camera video captures Target manager Ashley Meyer describing to police what happened.
So I came around and I was like, hey, what can I do for you?
Okay.
And usually it's like the price is wrong or whatever. She starts going on this spiel about how like I've had a privileged life and she's been disadvantaged, and then said that she was asking Target to make reparations for her. And I said, that's not something we can do tonight. If you need a donation, like you can call tomorrow. I can put you in touch like with the HR person, but like that isn't something I can do for you like right now tonight.
Okay.
Hold on to your popcorn, folks. The situation skyrockets in intensity as Ivory follows Meyer back to his office, adamant about not taking no for an answer. Cornered and feeling threatened, Meyer delivers a punch to Ivory's face after she invades his personal space in his office. A moment of shock captured vividly on security video. Wait till you see what happens after the dust settles.
She told me that she wanted to wreck it out, and I told her we couldn't do that. And then she said, excuse me, and I was like, ma'am, like, I need you back up or leave. So she started charging at me. I came all the way back into my office, into an enclosed space, and I hit her in the face.
Ivory run after the manager and into his office. When she approaches, he punches her in the face.
Yes, and you just hit her and that's it.
Hit her, like, right in the face, like right in the jaw.
As the cops roll in, things really start to get juicy. With police now on the scene, body camera footage captures a fiery exchange between Ivory and the officers. Ivory argues her actions were just a bold push for a serious chat about reparations. But hold your horses. The story takes another twist.
Some sort of shenanigans. Didn't say anything about managers. Said somebody came into an office,
thought it
started
was
assaulting him.
When officers arrive, body camera footage captures Ivory arguing with the manager as officers work to get her information.
I tried to close you out of my office, and you just kept on pushing your way in.
That's right.
No, sir. I didn't push my way in.
Yes, you did.
No, I came around the corner quickly.
Hey, no.
Excuse you?
Stop talking. When I'm telling you, you stop talking, okay?
Do you know who I am?
I will figure that out when I get your ID.
Here's where Ivory drops a bombshell. She tells the officers that she sees the incident as her Rosa Parks moment, taking a stand against what she views as systemic injustice, aiming to spark a deeper discussion about financial disparities with the Target manager. The officers respond response? You'll want to see this.
Ivory calls the incident her, quote, Rosa Parks moment.
I'm asking for the support of my community to come behind me in a big way to have a money conversation. Both subjugated and blocked out of things. We have decided we were not going to have a bigger conversation. I decided to take a stand. This is my Rosa Parks moment, dude. Don't play with me.
Body camera video captures Ivory speaking with officers for more than 30 minutes, stressing the statement she was trying to make.
As the tension continues to simmer, officers lay it out for Ivory. She's been arrested for menacing and disorderly conduct, emphasizing that the manager was merely defending himself from her aggressive approach. Ivory's rebuttal to this? It's coming right up, and it's a doozy.
You are under arrest.
Yes.
You're under arrest for menacing and disorderly conduct. Now, here's what we would like to do. We would rather you walk outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make a big deal, we're going to have to handcuff you and do all that other stuff.
Yes, you will.
Let's go.
Go ahead, stand up then.
I'm not going to.
Don't get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's not.
If we're going to go into it, let's do it. If you're going to hold every line, you know what happened here.
With that, officers tell Ivory the video evidence is against her.
I know. I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting me.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay?
In a moment of reflection, Ivory stands firm, insisting she was merely trying to start a much-needed dialogue. She regrets the escalation, but stands by her method. As we near the end, the outcome of this wild ride is about to be revealed.
Right, that was the point. I was forcing him to have a conversation.
You're forcing him to become scared and interfere.
When asked if she could have handled the situation in a different way, Ivory repeats her same stance.
We haven't been able to see and communicate with each other, and that's what I was trying to do. And I asked nicely, and I got refused, and I stood a line that scared them, and they lashed out.
So do you think you could have approached it in a different manner than how we approached it today and probably got the same goal, same end?
And here's the kicker. The video wraps up with a reporter stating that Ivory was convicted of disorderly conduct, handed a one-day jail sentence, and fined $110. This legal wrap-up puts a bow on what was undoubtedly a roller coaster of a shopping trip at Target. A truly unforgettable saga. Wouldn't you agree?
Ivory was later convicted of disorderly conduct. She was sentenced to 1 day in jail and fined $110. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Buckle up, folks. The footage kicks off with a high-stakes standoff where the officer threatens to deploy his taser. The woman firmly rejects his commands, and the officer counters with an immediate threat to tase her if she doesn't cooperate. You won't believe how this ramps up.
Come on.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna go to jail. I'm gonna taser you. I'm gonna taser you right here, right now. It is not your right.
Yes, it is.
It is not your right.
Yes, it is.
Do you want to sit in my car?
No, I don't want to sit in your car, and I'm not sitting in your car.
That's what it's
call
gonna
your
go to.
sergeant.
That's what it's
You
gonna
ain't
come
seen
to.
me steal nothing.
Then show me your receipt.
I will not.
Show me your receipt.
I won't.
Here's where the heat turns up. In a rising confrontation, the officer demands to see a receipt as proof of purchase. The woman staunchly refuses, claiming her innocence and triggering a volley of claims about rights and authority between her and the officer. And guess what? It only gets spicier from here.
If you took it without paying for it,
I don't steal.
all they want to do is not have you here.
I don't steal.
Okay, then show me your receipt.
I won't do that.
Then show me your receipt.
I won't do that.
Why?
I won't do that because.
Do you realize you can go to jail for that?
Can you even handle this? The debate over legality reaches a boiling point. She maintains her innocence and disputes the officer's probable cause, while he proposes they check the store's security footage to clear things up. She's having none of it, staying combative. Stick around, the next part is a doozy.
Oh, I realize if I stole it, but I don't steal.
You're not cooperating.
I'm not cooperating because,
ma'am,
I walk back in there with you and go watch the camera.
I don't have access to the camera.
So how they gonna say I stole if they didn't see me steal?
Ma'am, what is your name? What's your name? Come down. Do you think I want any trouble right now?
But do you know how many people done walked in that store while you out here bothering me that in there stealing?
Ma'am, they simply asked if you had a receipt. They didn't see you go through a register.
Well, why don't they go through all the registers and ask the people if they seen me?
Whoa, talk about a plot twist. The officer discovers children unattended in a vehicle, throwing a wrench into the already tense situation. This leads to a fraught discussion about potential Child Protective Services involvement, adding a thick layer of drama to the proceedings. You'll want to see what's coming up.
Okay, step out of the car.
I'm not stepping out no car.
Okay, you got all these kids in here you left in here by yourself. Do you want me to push this further? Well, you went in the store?
They're not little kids.
Oh, they are little kids, and you left them all in the store. And what are you gonna do when you go to jail and they're all here? So I call DCF to come get them all?
My mama stay right around the corner.
Okay, so I don't have to call your mom to come get them. I can call DCF.
They my sister kids. They'll call her to come get her children.
Hold on to your popcorn. This is a game changer. After relentless refusals and escalating tensions, the officer makes a decisive move. He warns her one last time about the taser as she continues to resist. The air crackles with anticipation. The following scene is a real jaw-dropper.
Come on.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna go to jail. I'm gonna taser you. I'm gonna taser you right here, right now.
Me.
I'm gonna tase you right now.
Tase me.
Get out of the car.
Tase me.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. You're under arrest. You're under arrest.
I'm under arrest for what?
Get out of the car.
I'm under arrest for what?
Turn around.
Call your mom.
Turn around right now.
What am I under arrest for?
Turn around right now for not cooperating.
Cooperating?
Turn around.
I didn't steal.
Tasing you right now.
You're not ready for this twist. The officer follows through with his taser threat, and the woman is commanded to hit the ground. As she complies, the officer takes control, demanding she places her hands behind her back while pinning her down. Keep watching. The aftermath is even more startling.
Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground right now. Put your hand behind your back right now. Right now. Give me your other hand. Lay on your face. Oh, wow, that's really nice. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Give me your other hand. Give me your other hand right now.
I didn't steal nothing. It is. My dad worked on the police department.
Oh, that's really nice.
Just when you thought it was over, post-taser, the officer recaps the chaotic events to a colleague, explaining his attempts to validate the theft accusation by requesting her receipt, which led to the drastic tasing action. The narrative thickens as we move forward.
Battery in my portable is dead. I'm good now. Had to taser her. Can you go back over there for me and check on that car where she was in? It's the, it was a white SUV over there. There's a bunch of kids in it. Thanks. I'm recording right now. Anna told me that she walked by. I saw her walk by with a bag. I didn't see her at a register. So I go over there to her car just to check and say, hey, you got a receipt? I need to see your receipt. She refused to show me a receipt, refused to show me her ID.
As we near the finale, with the situation winding down, the officer calls in supervisory and medical support. This segment underscores the procedural aftermath of the taser use, highlighting the officer's adherence to protocol amidst the chaos. But wait, there's a final twist in the tale.
Can you send me a supervisor and another unit to Publix? It's 7628 103rd Street, reference to a 1015 that I had a taser. And also send me a rescue.
You didn't have to tase me. You want to tase me. You want to kick me in my head. You want to do everything that you did. But it's okay because I'm thanking God in advance.
Ready for the closing act? The confrontation wraps with the woman detained, pondering over the escalated events. The officer links her predicament directly to her non-cooperation, emphasizing the consequences of defiance. The closure brings unexpected revelations, wrapping up a roller coaster of events.
Yeah, you should have cooperated.
No, I didn't.
You should have cooperated.
Right, I don't have to.
You do have to cooperate. What's your first name?
I have to give my ID. I don't
Yes,
have
you
to
do.
give my receipt. No, I don't.
Okay, well, that's why you're in the position you're in.
It is, and I'm going to be out.
And that's why you're in the position that you're in.
My uncle worked in NAACP.
Oh, well, that's the whole reason why you did what you did then.
Fine.
That's fine with me too. Hold
Did
on.
I steal, sir? No.
You like 793 off 35, those are my units.
Y'all know I didn't.
Can you believe this all started over a stolen tracksuit? It all starts in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, just outside Milwaukee. Police were informed about a retail theft at a Dick's Sporting Goods. The incident begins with the theft being reported to the local officers. Grab your popcorn, because this is just the opening act.
It all started on October 3rd in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin, just outside of Milwaukee. That's where police were tipped off about a retail theft at an area Dick's Sporting Goods. Officer catch up with the suspect's vehicle.
I mean, seriously, things just went from 0 to 60. A high-speed chase ensues on the interstate after the suspect refuses to stop. An officer is heard coordinating the pursuit, indicating the vehicle is not yielding. This marks the beginning of a lengthy and dangerous chase. Strap in, folks. The adrenaline is just starting to pump.
When the suspect refuses to stop along the interstate, an officer can be heard calling in the pursuit.
146, vehicle is not stopping. We're northbound 41. 57 miles per hour. Looks like we're exiting Capitol.
Okay, exiting Capitol. 146, are you in pursuit?
Hey, Fern, you can put me in pursuit right now. Going eastbound Capitol.
106, happy. 106, copy.
Talk about a nail-biter. After a high-speed pursuit, the suspect's vehicle stops on the side of the road behind another vehicle. The officer worries the car may attempt to flee again and calls for backup and stop sticks to prevent any further escape attempts. Keep your eyes peeled. Things are about to get dicey.
But after taking an off-ramp, the suspect stops on the side of the road behind another vehicle.
We're stopped right now about the 110 block of Capitol. Foot's still on the brake. I don't know if they're going to keep going. They're behind a disabled vehicle.
The officer calls in for backup, saying he's worried the car may speed off again. He also calls for stop sticks, just in case the driver makes a break for it.
146, I'll wait for another vehicle to come in case I exit and they take off again. Again, we're eastbound Capitol, about the 110 block.
Oh boy, here's where it gets good. Additional officers arrive at the scene. One officer stays with the squad car while another approaches the suspect's vehicle on foot. They prepare for the possibility of the car fleeing again. Watch out, the next twist is just around the corner.
One just wants to set up sticks ahead of us, just in case.
Minutes later, another officer arrives on the scene.
Do you want me to approach, and then if they take off, you can go?
Sure, that works.
How many, do you know how many occupants or anything?
Maybe two.
Huh?
Maybe two, hard to tell at the tent.
Okay. Is he set up yet?
I didn't hear him say he was set up yet.
Things are heating up now, aren't they? The first officer attempts to communicate with the occupants, asking them to roll down the windows. The suspect refuses, and the officers note the car is not securely parked, increasing the risk of another escape. Buckle up, we're diving deeper into the chaos.
Driver of the Camry, roll all your windows down now.
106 is 1060.
Driver of the Camry, roll your windows down now.
The officer calls for the suspect to roll down the windows, but they refuse. Officers note their vehicle is not in park and could take off at any minute.
You won't believe this part. The situation escalates as the driver suddenly reverses and attempts to flee once more. Officers quickly respond, initiating another vehicle pursuit. This rapid sequence of events leads to a chase through traffic. And guess what? The roller coaster isn't over yet.
It's only seconds later that the driver throws the car in reverse and starts to take off. But the officer behind the car is still ready for a chase and speeds off after the suspect's car.
Reverse!
Now, this is what you call a wild ride. The chase reaches peak intensity as the suspect's vehicle tops 90 mph and runs a red light. Soon after, the vehicle begins smoking and loses a tire, leading to the suspects abandoning the vehicle and fleeing on foot. Just when you think they might get away, the chase takes an even wilder turn.
The suspect even tops 90 miles per hour and runs a red light.
146, speed's 90, eastbound on Capitol, approaching 92. They just went through the red light.
Suddenly, the car starts smoking and appears to have lost a tire. It's then that multiple suspects hop out and sprint away.
And the plot thickens. After the vehicle chase ends, a foot chase begins. Officers pursue multiple suspects who exit the vehicle and run. This chaotic moment involves officers coordinating to capture the fleeing suspects. But don't go anywhere. The pursuit on foot is just getting started.
And foot bail, 3 occupants.
Dash camera video shows the officer rush from his squad and call for the remaining suspect to get down.
Well, I got one occupant down on the ground. Looks like a passenger took off going westbound and the driver took off going eastbound.
That's when the chase continues on foot as officers search through a nearby neighborhood for the suspect who ran in that direction.
Never a dull moment, huh? A police K-9 unit finds a suspect hiding behind a garbage can. Officers command the suspect, identified as Dariana Anderson, to surrender. This tense encounter highlights the effective use of police resources in capturing the suspect, but the action isn't winding down yet. Let's see how they wrap things up.
When a police canine starts barking, first responders are quick to notice a suspect hidden behind a garbage can. The woman was later identified as Dariana Anderson.
Hey, get your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! You gonna get bit? Come on! Get your hands up! I see you behind the garbage can. Face away from me. Face away.
Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
All right, I got cover. On the knees. Get on your knees. Drop down to your knees. Shouldn't hold it back, buddy. My bad. Keep your hands in your back.
Officers act quickly, putting Anderson in handcuffs.
What a finale we have here. Once in custody, Anderson is uncooperative and requests water instead of providing her name. Officers ensure she is not injured and prepare to transport her. This moment shows the culmination of the pursuit and the beginning of the judicial process. Don't move a muscle. The conclusion to this epic saga is up next.
When asked, Anderson doesn't tell the officers her name and instead just asks for water.
What's your name? What's your name? What's your name?
Can I get some water?
Okay, I just want to make sure. I see that the top was ripped. Was that? Did you get bit by the dog at all? Anywhere? No? Okay.
I just want some water.
Okay, we'll take care of that in just a second, all right? I'm just confirming that you didn't get bit. That was already there.
My knees is hurting.
Okay, all right.
I can't believe what's unfolding here. A suspect is apprehended by police outside a Target store. The officer tells the suspect, "You're under arrest," to which the suspect reacts with disbelief and repeatedly calls out for his fiance's help. The situation escalates quickly as the suspect becomes agitated and confused about why he is being arrested. Keep watching. The drama intensifies.
Yo, stop.
Down there. Put it down here. Babe.
Yo.
Mom's looking for you.
Stop.
Here.
Stop.
Babe! Babe, help! Babe, help! Babe!
You're under arrest. Stop.
For what? Babe, help me! Babe, help!
Stop. Put your hands behind your back.
Okay. Okay. Babe, help me.
You're making this way worse for yourself.
I'm not, I didn't do anything.
You're making this way worse for yourself.
Can I get
You're making this way worse for yourself.
This twist caught me off guard. During the interrogation, the suspect divulges that his fiancée is the one the officers are actually looking for. He describes her wearing a white shirt and gray shorts and being at a nearby location. This moment is crucial as it shifts the focus of the investigation towards the fiancée, revealing a key aspect of the case. The next part sheds more light on the situation.
Marshalls, and I went to Sierra. My fiance was at Target. That's who you're looking for. She's wearing a white shirt and gray shorts.
You said a female.
Yeah, that's her. It's a female.
Yeah.
She has short hair, white shirt, gray pants. That's who you're looking for. That's not me. That's somebody. That's
Yeah, that's Ron Albert now.
She's down there. I swear to God, she's down there. That's where I was going. I was telling you that she's down there.
Okay.
The plot thickens here. The suspect provides a detailed description of his fiancée, Catherine Henderson, and attempts to direct the officers to her location. He expresses concern and seems anxious about her whereabouts and safety, emphasizing her involvement in the situation while still being confused about the charges against him. The stakes get higher in the next segment.
I heard her 105. I heard her calling for the woman outside of Target calling for her. But you weren't looking for me. You're looking for her. For real.
Well, you can't run regardless.
I understand. I wasn't strong. I was.
It is what it is now, right?
Yep. She's upstairs.
You have any list before you get in?
No, I have nothing on me.
What's in here?
A lighter.
Things take a suspenseful turn here. The suspect argues with the police about the presence of a receipt for the items in question, claiming he has it on his phone. This moment highlights his attempt to prove some level of innocence or mitigate the situation by showing evidence of legitimate purchases amid the accusations of shoplifting. What comes next is even more intriguing.
What's your name again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Hannah.
Hannah? And your other was Catherine? Is that what you said?
Catherine with a K, yeah.
Catherine with a K, and you're Hannah?
Hannah, yeah.
Hannah, do you want to show us your receipt? I mean, I'll be honest with you, everything over there, it's like a casino. We're going to find out what you stole and what you didn't stole. Do you really have a receipt on here, or do you not have a receipt on here?
I have a receipt for part of them and not all of them. I'll be honest with you.
All right, all right.
The tension is palpable in this exchange. Police discuss the suspect's claims about having a receipt with a store employee, questioning the validity of the suspect's story. The conversation with the store employee helps the police to determine that no transactions match the suspect's claims, leading to the conclusion that all items were stolen. The confrontation that follows is not to be missed.
Hello.
Hey. How are you?
Good. So we got the one of the two. We got the one that had the black bag. She has merchandise in here. So she wasn't being 100% truthful with us, but she said some of that is hers, that she had a receipt but doesn't have. She said it's on her phone, but she doesn't have it with her. Is there a way you guys can tell?
Yeah. She's saying she bought a few things and stole the rest. So
yeah.
She never goes to a register, but I'll be able to find that stuff. I can run it and find no transactions by her.
Yeah.
Watch how this complex situation unfolds. The final segment captures the police attempting to resolve the case by visiting Catherine's place. They discuss with a person at the door about Catherine's whereabouts. Eventually, Catherine emerges, and the police question her about the incident, concluding the series of events with her acknowledging the theft and cooperating with the officers. Stay tuned for the unexpected conclusion.
Do you know where the girl with short hair, does she stay here or stay?
I don't know.
All right.
All right.
Well, if you say, here's the thing. There's a minor thing that happened. We're just trying to end it right now. Otherwise, we got to put a warrant out for her. She's going to go right to the county jail. It's a little thing. If she's here, boom, 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 summons, on her way. But we don't find her today. She got a warrant. She goes right to jail. So you can.
All right. Okay. We just got to leave this a little bit. You can close it right there.